I got to be honest with you. I do not miss pass interference being reviewable. I don't miss it one split second. I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else does.
Right.
I think that, look, there were a number of things. I don't think people like to see the game stopped a lot.
Right.
And so everyone wants a flow to the game, and look, inside 2 minutes, the challenge for everyone is really back in New York with reviewing plays in a 2-minute drill. I think we've done a good job by and large with that. And so it was just one of those plays, and you hope that when your career's over, you're on the better end than the other end.
Right, I know. So I guess in your capacity with the competition committee, what so far do you think will be on the radar screen? Is it possible there's a rule change that you're thinking of right now? If so, what would that be, Coach?
Well, you always start with player health and safety, I think, and one of the challenges that the officials have, or the helmet to helmet,
Yep.
the lowering the head. So we're going to, I know, continue to work on clearing that or cleaning that up and trying to educate our players. And then outside of that, generally speaking, I think, look, we just finished a unique training camp. So as we look forward, I'm going all the way to next training camp. How many preseason games? It looks like 17 regular season games. What's the, one of the things that takes place when you have something like this unique season with COVID is there are a few things when we sooner than later hopefully get back to normal. There are a few things you've learned, and whether that's just in the Zoom meetings, or companies going to travel a little less because they found out that they can conduct business in a reasonable fashion. There'll be a few things that we've learned as a league, I'm sure, when we look back.
And then I guess last one for you on that front is, what about the other side of things? You said in terms of helmet to helmet to get that more buttoned up so players understand where the strike zone is a little bit better or not dipping their heads. What about making that reviewable? Because so many times you see a hit that is called out of just an abundance of caution by the officials who do know that they are the first line of defense here. And it costs you 15 yards that you shouldn't have cost. And I know that the unintended consequence would be to stop the game and say it wasn't called, it should be called, and people go crazy over that. But what about just cleaning that up, letting the eye in the sky kind of help get right what was wrong? Yeah,
it's a great point. I think the one thing, and we've talked about this, it's harder and harder to officiate our game, not only just the speed of the game, but with some of the things we're asking the officials to do. And I personally think as we look at reducing the variables for the officials, I think you get a better performance. And so how do we do that? How do we do that for them? We're seeing an influx of new officials coming into our league. They're doing a great job. But how do we reduce the variables and maybe take some stuff off of their plate so they can continue to operate at a high level?
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.